Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin. I'm a physio here at Inner Strength of Bayside. Welcome to our third and final live session for this week. If you're unaware, this week is Cancer Rehab Awareness Week, where we are aiming to raise awareness for people going through rehab programs for cancer. The aim of these programs is to improve the quality of life as well as their function. This week we are also raising money for this cause, so to help pay for someone to go through a program. So Lucy will be posting a link that you'll see below shortly for the Everyday Heroes account. So if you are able to donate, that would be great. This session is a bit different to the other two sessions we've done this week. It's only a 10-minute short session that's going to be based at your desk. There will be some standing and sitting exercises, but you don't need any equipment to do any of that. So if you can get yourself away from your desk or from your computer for 10 minutes, because all of us are sitting for a bit longer than we should be at the moment with COVID. So 10 minutes just to get you moving to help with that neck, back and any upper pain. So to start with, let's get you up and out of your chair. So I'm going to start with a nice long stretch. So arms up above your head, standing up nice and tall, just reaching towards the ceiling. Make sure that you're not hinging through your lower back, that you're really engaging your tummy and reaching straight up to the ceiling. And take a few breaths there. Okay, and then we're going to tip to the left and holding that position there, and coming back up and tipping to the right. Excellent. Coming back to the middle. Drop your arms down. Just do a couple of shoulder shrugs, circling. And circles forward. So with all this extra sitting that we're doing at the moment, the more you can get up throughout the day, the better you're going to feel at the end of the day. So even if you just take a couple of these exercises, they're going to hopefully help you out with how you're feeling by the end of it. Next one is going to be some calf raises or heel raises. So you can do it a few different ways. One is your hands out in front of you, otherwise crossing your arms across your chest. With this one, like the other ones, I don't want you to sink into your lower back. I want you to stand up nice and tall, engage your tummy, and rising up and down. Up and down. Try not to rock back and forth. Try and just go straight up and down, controlling both directions. I'm going to do about another 15 here. Good to get the blood pumping. Good. 3 more. Excellent. And coming back. Now, if you have a chair on wheels, if you can prop it up against your desk, if it's not on wheels, don't worry about it. You can just keep it where it is. We're going to do some sit-to-stand squats. So I want your feet hip width apart, and you're going to just come down and tap your tailbone on the chair, and then coming back up again, squeezing your glutes on the way up, out. Now, on the way down, I want you to be really focused on not letting your knees come together. So I don't want the knees tapping together. You want to keep your knees hip width apart. Okay. Drop and down. I'm going to aim for 20 here. Squeeze the buttocks on the way up. Good. 5 more. Excellent. Okay, coming back down to sitting in your chair. What I'm going to get you doing now is some pelvic tilts. So I'll face you first and I'll turn on the side to see what it looks like. You're going to tuck your tailbone under and then stick your tailbone back out again. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're not just tilting with your body back and forth. The movement should be tucked under and should be just initiated from your pelvis. And breathing. When you tuck under, I want you to really feel like you're using your abdominals to tuck under and then sticking your tailbone. This is a really good one to do throughout the day. If you've got a little bit of low back pain while you're sitting at your desk, it just gets things a bit reset. And it will help you reset your posture. Good, 3 more. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do some shoulder squeezes. So throughout the day, you'll get lower and lower and lower. Your shoulders get quite sore, your neck gets quite sore. So we're going to work on strengthening through the back here. So I want you to arms down by your side, squeeze your shoulders back towards each other. We're going to hold that for 5 seconds. Be really careful that as you're doing it, you're not poking your chin forward. So drawing your shoulder blades back, holding, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relaxing down. Okay? Squeezing back. And relax. Also try and avoid hitching them up. So just coming straight back, squeezing them together. Make sure you're holding your tummy in nice and tight. So that you're stabilising your lower back with your tummy muscles and then just moving through your shoulder blades. Let's do 3 more holds. So relaxing and squeeze. Good. And relax. And squeezing. Last one, squeezing your shoulder blades together, holding it down. Good, and come back to the middle. Okay, now we're going to do some spine twists. So popping your hands in front of you and just clasping your hands together. We're going to just do some nice twists either side. Sitting up nice and tall, I want you to feel like you're wringing out a towel through your torso. The movement should come from here, not from your hands twisting around. So maybe 10 to each side. Engage the tummy to help you twist. And breathe. Good. Excellent. And to the other side. You might find that one side feels a little bit easier than the other. That's okay. Might be your mouse hand that's a little bit stiffer. Not the other side. Two more. Excellent. Come back to the middle. Now we're going to do a spine stretch twist rather than just the mobility. So cross your leg over, place one hand on the top leg and then twisting around towards your chair. Now this stretch, if you've gone so far that you can't breathe, you've gone too far. Okay, so you should be able to breathe quite comfortably at the end of your spine twist. Take 3 breaths there. Excellent. And come back and change sides. We're going to do 2 of these on each side. Sitting up nice and tall as you do this. Good. Coming back and changing sides. So all of these exercises, they don't have to be done all together. So if you're finding, you don't have time to set aside 10 minutes in your day, but you've got time changing sides to maybe set aside 2 minutes, then taking one of these exercises or two of them that feel really good for you, it's a really good way to break up the day. Any movement is better than none. So to prevent yourself sitting for longer than at least any longer than an hour, ideally a bit less than that, but any longer than an hour, you just want to be even just hopping up, making a cup of tea. We're going to do a glute stretch now. Even though you're sitting all day, your glutes do need to be stretched. So it's sitting up really tall for this one. If you're slouching, you won't feel a stretch at all. So sit up nice and tall, cross the top leg over, and then start to push the knee down, only as far as you feel comfortable. Just going side on. Again, as I said, any slouching, you're not going to get the stretch. So you want to sit up nice and tall. If you're not getting much of a stretch there, push that knee down, but also tilt the body forward. Then you should really start to feel it through the back of the glute. You want to hold your stretch for a good 20 seconds. And this is our last exercise for this session, and then a few shoulder shrugs. So, as I said, short 10-minute session, but hopefully it gets you moving and gets you out of the chair. Gets those postural muscles reset for the rest of the day. Let's change sides. So again, sitting up nice and tall, cross that leg over, push the knee down if you need to, and tilt forward if you need to. If you're getting a stretch just from crossing your leg over, which lots of people do, that's more than you need. Okay? Well, that's enough. Don't go any further. But if you need that extra stretch. Fantastic. Coming back. Just do a couple more shoulder shrugs. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you've got something out of the session. And moving forward with our online sessions, next week on Wednesday there'll be a session for foam rollers. So giving you a few tips about the best exercises that you can do using a foam roller. You will need a full length 90cm foam roller for that session. Also next week, watch out for an exercise a day, which will be posted by Michelle. So that's there to keep all of us moving. So giving you a new exercise each day to keep you moving during these shutdown times. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed it and have a great day.